Passes it to Toppin. Indiana moving the ball around. That gives them the lead. And the Pacers lead by 1.
I love his kind of mid to long range jump shot. It's a specialty of his, especially in catch and shoot situations.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He's a very skilled catch and shoot type of player. I mean, it adds a dangerous element to his game that he can make that jump shot. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Number 9, defended by Alvarado. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
McBride. Good on the three-point shot. And here's Jackson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The pass to Toppin. Back to Jackson. Fires from deep. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Alvarado. No good from outside.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Passes to Toppin. Launches a three. Good on the shot. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Three-pointer. No good. Here's Jackson. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Alvarado. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
Walker's checked in for the Pacers. Indiana trailing here. Stolen. And now the Knicks on the break. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
The Knicks shoot the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Alvarado.
Well, for so long, the Knicks have been the punchline of the Eastern
like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back?
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Thanks for joining us. A quick check now of the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Pelicans, a big game for this young man making his NBA debut. And it's Williamson in at the force line. And looking at the Bucks, Porter is out there with Thomas. They've got Turner. He brings a very important inside presence to this team, a mainstay in their offensive and defensive strategies. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the four-man position.
The big story in New Orleans, guys, is the change of the name. From the Hornets, a name that came with the team when they relocated from Charlotte, to the brand new Pelicans. Now, Pelicans might not be the most intimidating name around the league, but it does have a nice and special connection to the city and state.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Porter with it. Outside Turner. He passes to Porter. Porter gets a screen from Antetokounmpo. Porter, no luck. Well, Clark, and I really didn't know you knew this much about birds, but the brown pelican is indeed the state bird of Louisiana. Their numbers have rebounded dramatically after being hard hit by the Gulf spill. So a representation of the city's triumph, Steve, over great adversity.
I'm happy with something that is connected to the city. I'm talking about the name the Pelicans, because remember, originally this team was known as the Jazz, and that made sense. Utah Jazz made no sense. New Orleans Hornets made no sense. New Orleans Pelicans make sense, guys.
Fires from 14. Thomas against Murphy. And it's blocked by Murphy. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And again, New Orleans has no luck. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Porter dishes to Thomas. Off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Outside Turner. Pass to Thomas. Back to Turner. 6 on the shot clock.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts. Trying to take the lid off the basket.
No good from outside. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers. Relying on their outside marksmanship is one thing he's comfortable with in this matchup. He said that his team can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the league when it comes to shooting from distance, and that he won't pull the reins back on his shooters at all tonight, guys. We'll see how they go.
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, because that's really the only way that you can force the defense to spread out and extend itself, and when that happens, then other opportunities are created.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the way he sets screens, if you're on defense, you've got to have your head up if you're guarding the ball handle. Because if not, you're going to feel like you just ran into a brick wall.
And he really is a tough guy to go up against because he throws his weight around so often and with reckless abandon. I mean, it can really wear you down physically. Well, after a brief 2-year drought, the Bucks got back to the playoffs this past season, but it wasn't pretty once they got there. With several guarantees from players about upsetting the Heat, they didn't win a single game and were swept by the Miami Heat.
So it's the Pelicans now. After the missed three from Thomas, here's Williamson. No good on the three. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Kuzma. And a strong finish with two hands.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here.
No good from Williamson. Back to the Bucks in the playoffs. In every aspect, they were overmatched by the Heat, and no one really thought they would upset them. But many thought, Steve, that they would at least get a game.
Well, I wasn't one of them, Kevin. I thought they were overmatched from the start. And you could tell in that series, Miami wasn't even interested until the fourth quarter. They knew they could just flip a switch and beat this Milwaukee team. And that's exactly what they did.
Bucks trail by 4. Thomas kicks to Turner. Pass to Porter. He feeds it to Thomas. Dishes it to Porter. They get it back. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Number 21. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Milwaukee's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Turner, and he makes good on the layup. Turner's got his first 2 points.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Outside Murphy. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Thomas dishes to Turner. Feeds it to Porter. Turner with the screen for Porter. He kicks to Thomas. Now the pass to Turner. Back to Thomas. Lets it go. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Poole. Right through the knee for the layup.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
And here's Porter. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Thomas. Fires for 3. That's good.
Well, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Passes it to Williamson. Here's Poole. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Antetokounmpo kicks to Porter. Throws it up high.